Alrighty. Tournament match tomorrow. Me versus Jupiter Climb. Grand finals. It's going to be crazy. This is pretty much my last practice run. Until then, we'll see how it goes. It's going to be on Bobby's channel. That is correct. I'm going to make sure to tweet it out, post it in the Discord, all that fun stuff. I'm in the loser side of Grand Finals, which means I need to reset the bracket by winning a set to make it to the actual like finals. So 4 p.m. Eastern, that is correct. We do need exclamation mark Bobby. Can someone just type out Grand Finals? It is Bobby now, spelt that way, yeah. Can someone just type out Grand Finals match starts tomorrow on twitch.tv/Bobby, 4 p.m. EST, and I'll just make that the pinned message for the stream. I would appreciate it, thank you. And then I'll work on a command for Bobby. There we go. I don't know if it's easy for you to pin that on mobile or not, Fran, but if you could. If not, I'll just do it after this skip. All right. You got it. Or Ringmaster got it. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. All right. Ooh. Ooh, good thing. I was going to say, shield dashing doesn't feel great right now, so I'm going to do the slow shield dashing method. Dude, shut up. Minecraft Speedrun Grand Finals. You can't pin on mobile? That's silly. Yeah, no, my, for those that, I guess I should talk about it. There's no reason not to talk about it. I had a minor surgery today. So what's up? It's your boy. Still gaming. Nothing can keep me down. I had a mole removed. They had to like...
I'm interested
oh,
in this.
fucking Christ almighty God!
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Thank you for joining the Patreon. And thank you for the sub. Thanks for the gifted sub. Oh my God. I know it doesn't sound loud for you guys because I have an audio filter to prevent it from being that loud. It's genuinely it's as loud as it blows out the headphones every time. This seed's a little silly. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I had a mole removed. They had to go up in there and remove a bunch of tissue because it was precancerous. So that's what I'm dealing with. But on the bright side, I don't currently have cancer as far as they know. So that's cool. Streamer indeed had ligma, yeah. Unironically, they had to give me the ligma surgery. I live in Florida, yeah. Anytime you go outside in Florida, you're just rolling like a 1 in like 10,000 chance that you just instantly get cancer every time you walk outside. So like, it makes sense that I would have some abnormal cells. Yeah, I'm very lucky that the dermatologist that I go to is incredibly good at their job. And the surgeons are also really good at their jobs, so I'm very happy. Thank you guys all for the subs, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Ramirez. I think that's how I say it, right? What happened? I went outside one too many times in Florida. Developed some precancerous cells. The surgeons removed it today. And that's what I'm dealing with. And one of them's on my arm. You can see the little patch right there. And that's the arm that I use to shield dash with. So my shield dashing is slightly nerfed. Just as a heads up. Yeah, pre-malignant. Exactly, pre-ligma. I had some pre-ligma cells. It was unfortunate, but... yeah. But yeah, thanks for all the bits and stuff, guys. You guys are very, very supportive today. I appreciate it. Hope it's nothing to worry about. Me too. I mean, I trust the doctors that I'm seeing. I'm very lucky in that regard that I live in America and found, you know, medical professionals that are, you know, good at their job, and I have insurance currently, so it's like not so expensive that it'll kill me. So overall, very lucky, in a good situation, all things considered. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah. Fuck, I wanted to get enough speed to get past these guys. Whatever, I should just do this now. Yeah, new news on the Twitch front. Twitch just added a Partner Plus program, which essentially is like, hey, streamer, you want a better sub split? You have to get at least 350 paid subs that are not Prime and not gifted, and then you're given the 70-30 split. I've lived in Florida my whole life, Chunky, yeah. I want to move out, but... I'm not a big fan of this change, other than the fact that 70-30 is on the table for streamers now, which is something that they kind of hinted at never being a thing. So the fact that 70-30 is now possible is good. However, it's not as good as just offering the 70-30 split. The shop is pretty mid. They could just offer the 70-30 split, like, to begin with, like every other company does. So isn't that just the 1% of streamers? To be fair, only the top, like 8% of streamers even make money on the platform at all. So like we're already talking about a subsection of a subsection, but that's because most streamers stream to 0 or 1 viewers. There's like 2 million daily streamers on Twitch or something like that, and only like a couple 10,000 or so get viewership above like 10 viewers. Something like that. The stats might be slightly wrong. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Kick has a 90-10 split. Yeah, but Kick also takes their money from, like, grinding up orphans into the orphan crushing machine. Like, I'll grab it for funsies. Kick having a 90-10 split is unsustainable and will likely not stay that way forever. No, Kick is not better than Twitch, guys. That's literally just marketing that they have like tried to convince you. Kick is not a viable alternative for actual streamers. Unless you just don't care about like maintaining a like lengthy stay at a platform and you're literally just there to make a quick buck. Because Twitch is not something that will have longevity with its current state. And that's why joining the Patreon is appreciated, because guess what? Patreon gives out like a 92% payout for people who join. So it's literally the goated best way to support content creators, has been and always will be Patreon. The only reason that more people don't do Patreon is because it's an extra click. You have to stop what you're doing. You have to pause the video or like save the video for later. Go off site. Create a Patreon account. Like, these are layers of friction that means less people sign up for Patreon on average. However, it is nice because basically virtually all of the money goes to the creator. Like, it's even better than PayPal most of the time. And PayPal has like pretty decent splits as well. I'll grab this. Yeah, but once it's done, which is also nice about Patreon. Especially if you want to do something like with reoccurring. stuff. Plus, you get benefits, you know? Like, my Patreon viewers have already watched my newest video. They're gonna get to watch it probably like 2 days ahead of time. Can I do... Wow, that was weird. You can't do the quarter circle forward attack in the air, huh? Okay. But you can do it on the ground. Is YouTube a good platform to stream on? Yes and no. Is Monster File stuff allowed in grants? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I told Jupiter I don't mind if it's allowed. I am currently under the feeling that, like, it shouldn't be allowed under the current rule set, but I don't mind changing the rule set to allow for it, if that makes sense. Because the current rule set is... This is 100% the same as the glitchless rule set. Where, I don't know about you guys, but if I watched a glitchless speedrun of Symphony of the Night and they were doing the Monster Vial stack, I would feel like that's a kind of not a glitchless run, personally. I feel like it would be different than the intention of the category. But again, like I said on the post-match commentary, is I'm open to the idea of it. I just haven't looked into it enough to have like a super solidified opinion, but my first initial impressions is this kind of feels like a glitch, right? Like this feels like if our goal is to do a glitchless rule set, then maybe this shouldn't be allowed. But I'm also perfectly fine with I'm perfectly fine with allowing for a custom rule set that doesn't care about glitches, but like bans certain glitches. You know what I mean? Like, hey, no out of bounds, right? That's an easy way to prevent like most skips. Like, I'm pretty sure you could just say like no out of bounds, no Richter skip, and it's basically the same rule set, right? Am I missing anything? Like a shop glitch. Yeah, you would basically have to turn it into like a no major glitches type thing and then define that. I don't know. Like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't like necessarily bother me. I could actually increase my damage a little bit with this Garnet. I can get like the Medusa Shield or something. Fine, the Owl is spared. To finish what I was saying about YouTube being a good platform is that YouTube is a good platform in most regards. The only thing is its actual user experience is not as good as Twitch, which is unfortunate. And I would say the curation of what is allowed and what is not allowed as a live stream, as somebody who is used to watching Twitch live streams primarily, feels a little weird because most YouTube live streams are reruns of like children's content. So it's like you're up against... And not only that, YouTube, you have a lot of issues where like you're not just your live stream is not competing against other live streams necessarily for viewer attention. Your live stream is competing against a fucking Mr. Beast video with 200 million views. So it feels like, to me, that feels a little weird that they don't have like a really good way to like have people find live streams better. And also the fact that your live stream is competing against like actually scripted, edited, produced content feels a little tough as well. So there's pros and cons to it. Ideally, if we lived in a perfect world, you could just stream to both at the same time. But Twitch has the exclusivity clause baked into any person who... Like, any person who makes money on the platform has to sign an exclusivity clause with Twitch, which is really annoying. Because ideally, I would just stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and then I would just let people support me on whatever platform is most convenient for them. Also, Twitch memberships are a better revenue split. It's Twitch partner, or yeah, Twitch memberships is 70-30 for everybody who makes money on the platform, which is good. Like, that's genuinely a good split. It's like it's the competitive split, right? It's what is standard. You've never been suggested a Mr. Beast video? That's easy. All you have to do is log in or sign out from your YouTube video and then look at the main page. It's just that YouTube's algorithm already understands that you're weird. Like you're not, and by weird I mean that in a good way. Like you're not a normal, like you're not a normie. Right? Would I recommend streaming to YouTube? I've never done it, so it's hard for me to say. I really don't know. Yeah, my algorithm does be sharing me some like shit posts from 9 years ago. That's when YouTube is at its best. I don't know. The thing is I wanted to try streaming on YouTube, but I think it would literally get me banned off Twitch if I did it, which really sucks. Because I think they're removing the ability to not just simulcast, but like stream at all. I can stream on YouTube right now, but they're taking away that part of the new partner contract is them like disallowing not just simulcasting, but like streaming to any platform other than Twitch. They're tripling down on their exclusivity clause and making it even more restrictive. So I don't know. And I'm really not a fan of Kick personally. Like if you just want to go there, make your money and leave, that's fine. But I genuinely have a hard time believing that it's going to be a platform that is like sustainable long term. Unless you're hoping that you hop in when the splits are good. Kick is all right. It's just managed by like genuinely bad people who have bad intentions and don't plan on being in the live stream space forever. Or at least not in not for the same reasons. As if Twitch isn't. See, you're not wrong when you make that statement, but also Microsoft's Twitch alternative? Oh, you mean Mixer? Yeah, Mixer, unironically, if Mixer didn't go under, Mixer would probably be the second place under Twitch to actually stream at. But Microsoft, of course, being a giant conglomerate, is like, well, this isn't profitable right this second, so we're just going to can it. See, the thing is I don't know if they're going to actually, like, because that's the thing, is Twitch can update their policies, but they could also choose to, like, not reprimand people for not following the policies. It's like they can kind of just do whatever they want. So they can say that it's not allowed, but then it ends up also being fine for some people who don't get caught. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, they can do selective enforcement. Thank you. That's what I was getting at. And Twitch already does that, so I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm happy that I could find a group of people that are willing to watch me rant about this shit and then play a video game. Also, the seed's been pretty standard. Like, this is the most standard lycanthrope seed I've played in a long time. Which is good. Like, this is good practice. It does suck that Twitch has, like, a decade of, like, precedent. Well over a decade of precedent being, like, the top streaming platform. So they can kind of just get away with whatever, but... Yeah, that might be worth it just to have better VOD access, because YouTube, I don't know how they do it, but they literally are just like a infinite storage platform for media. Like, nothing gets deleted from YouTube servers. Like, hardly ever. It's crazy. Like, how do they afford to do that? That's the thing that blows my mind. Is like, how the fuck that shit do that? So just like the NVIDIA of streaming. Yeah, kind of. I guess you can think of it that way. Just that they're like old school and been around very long and can kind of get away with doing dumb shit because, like, what are you gonna do? Go to AMD? Psh. Although I think AMD is actually a much more serious competitor in the space that you're referring to, where YouTube, unfortunately, is just not there yet as a competitor. Well, you know, it is a bat seed, but this isn't, like, new, right? Like, this doesn't actually do anything for me right now on its own. So it's not like complexity-wise, it's a bat seed. But also, we're 20 minutes in. Finding bat 20 minutes in is fine. It also makes this check so much nicer. Because I could wing smash out of here. Yeah, for Microsoft? Yeah, but what are you going to do? Switch to Linux? Switch to Mac? Yeah, YouTube, I don't think is interested in being a competitor in the live streaming space because, like, they don't have to. Like, they really don't have to. They're already, like, massive. I think they are the biggest online media platform besides TikTok. But as far as, like, watch time goes, I think they are the largest. I just make fun of Linux because nothing to do with the Linux operating system as a whole, because I've never actually used a machine with Linux on it or had to, like, do any of that stuff. I mostly make fun of it because the people who are very adamant about Linux are, I don't want to be mean, but they kind of are like a stereotype in my head. They're all kind of the same person. Where they say, dude, it's not that hard. You just have to download the teraflop mega drive into your upframe mega storage. And then you boot into the Scepter frame, and that gives you access to Diamond OS 64, right? And then you can access your emails there. And it's like, oh, it's that simple. I think the word you want is vegan-esque. Yeah, kind of. Like, they're not wrong, much like the vegans are not wrong. And in fact, I in principle agree with a lot of their talking points and how they feel. However, brother in Christ, I just want to play video games. See, Cold Mage, you lost me already. I know what a GUI is. I know what a GUI is. But most people don't. Most people see the acronym GUI and they're like, so is that a STD? I don't know what the fuck. Why is it GUI? Like, most users, there's a reason the console market exists, right? Not because consoles are good. In fact, most consoles are, well, okay, you could argue that some consoles, because they sell them at a loss, specifically just to own a platform and a distribution, like, platform, you could be getting more for what you pay for, right? As far as, like, pure power goes. But most people enjoy the console experience, not because it's objectively better, as far as, like, specs and power and, like, capabilities. Also, vanilla Spikebreaker sucks balls. Most people just want to plug in a controller and play a video game. They don't want to think more than that. And most computer users are also the same. They just want to access their emails or whatever, or log on to Facebook. That's it. See, that's the Apple approach, but Apple is like just as complicated as Windows. They just have different fucking like code words and shit, right? I would argue, like, I'm talking about the Mac OS. At least the Mac OS that I'm used to from like 10 years ago. Maybe it's different now. I haven't seen a Mac computer in over 10 years. But that shit was just, it was the same. It was like just Windows with a reskin. It was the same. Mac computers now are just big iPhones. Yeah, I imagine that's a lot like how the Google Chromebooks and whatever are just like smartphones. Shaped like laptops. Jeez. I can't imagine this is weird. I can't imagine like a school having their computers run on Linux, like a public school. That's crazy. Also, I should be wolf running here. 26 minutes. How do I feel about the seed? It feels okay. Like, it's fine. It's a solid like 6.5 out of 10 right now. Linux is safer for parents that click everything in their mail. True. Dude, okay, I'm not gonna give away any like information or anything like that, but recently my mom was like emailing about this thing where like she was emailing this guy, and essentially the whole point of the email is to like sign up for this thing that requires a lot of information, and she's just emailing the information raw to this random guy on the internet, like not through like any sort of like login or anything. And I'm just like, you think it's normal to just email some guy your name, like your social security number, like all that? And she's like, oh, don't worry about him. Like, he wouldn't. I'm like, you're not worried about this person stealing your information? She's like, no, he wouldn't steal my information. He's gay. And I'm like, oh, true, yeah. We all know the gays. Classic. They don't do identity theft. Never. It's never happened before, so she's safe. True, true. See? She's in safe hands. Hashtag ally. That's funny. But yeah, that was very funny that her first thought was like, no, he's nice. And it's Pride Month. True. It's Pride Month, so you know what that means. Legally, if a gay person asks for your identity information, you have to give it to them. That's what Pride Month means. That's why the liberals need to stop. I'm done. I can't even make this joke. But no, it just makes me realize that like older people don't have the same like internet sense that I do, and like people my age and even younger do, because they weren't raised on the internet. Like my mom's used to like having to mail things in, and like email is the same as mail, right? Like, oh yeah, if I have to sign up for this thing, I have to send my information in the mail. So like doing it through the internet's the same, right? And I'm just like, oh no. Wow, Ribba Vlad. See, now I'm glad that I came back for this, because I was convinced that maybe skipping Aurochs was maybe the play. In an alternate universe, it is the play, but I don't know. I feel like this was... I'd rather be more thorough since I already skipped the Merman statue check. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Worst case scenario is Merman statue has either a rando ring or the rando Vlad that I'm missing. Final Vlad is pretty much guaranteed to be locked behind Mistgate. So either... well, it's probably Silver Ring, actually, since I found Spikebreaker already. So it's very likely the final Vlad is at Silver Ring. Or Holy Glasses? Yeah, Silver Ring that leads to Holy Glasses, maybe. True, credit scores and student loans weren't a thing for a very long time. That is true. These are systems created by people for the express purpose of making money. Wait, student loan debt? Wait, never mind. I lied. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Credit scores definitely were, they're relatively new, right? They're like from the 70s or 80s. From the 80s, yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. My bad. Public colleges were tuition free in the US till the mid 60s. Is that true? Yeah. Bro, you could tell me that the world literally had universal free healthcare, legalized marijuana, fucking LGBT rights up until fucking the 1980s, and then Reagan just rolled all that shit back, and I'd believe you. Yeah, we actually lived in a techno utopia of we were actually carbon net zero in 1975, and then like something happened. I don't know. Yeah, basically like ancient like we lived in this like perfect society pre 1980s. I'd believe you too. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds legit. Yeah, that Reagan guy really fucked some shit up, huh? That's crazy. I'll grab it. But I mean, what you gonna do, you know? It's almost as if maybe we should stop like letting actors become president. Just a thought. If you've done any acting at all, barred from the presidency. That's my one rule. Everybody gets one rule to fix the world. That's one of them. Singers?
Dark metamorphosis.
My thespian tendencies, no! Just let women run the world? Fellas. We can't let women run the world because, like, women? They be shopping. Am I right, fellas? Bro, when the women be shopping, dude? Bro. Women already run the world? Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I gave Fran mod because basically I just wanted Fran to essentially hold a gun to the chat at any given time because I feel like it would make the chat a more fun experience. Oh, of course it's Alucard. A woman president would get mad at foreign leaders for stuff that they did in her dreams. The thing is like, I know you're joking, but that's also kind of, if you've been If you have lived with a woman before, that is a relatable experience. Not the foreign leaders thing, but the joke behind it. Fuck off! For a second, I thought I was healing because he was hugging me, and that was really cute. God, this setup is hard, actually. God damn it. Can I actually, like, space it? There we go. Imagine getting yelled at for a random spam message from a porn site you've never heard of. Is there something you want to tell us? No, this porn site, I've never heard of it. What? I don't know how that got there. That's so weird. Porn? I don't... What? Pornography? I've never... I don't know what that is. Likely story. A monthly subscription to lots and lots of porn.com. I don't know how that happened. Someone must have stole my credit card. Ooh. Medusi.com. Do not go there. Do not click the link. I forgot to get the warp. Fuck. Damn it. All right, GG's. I lost. Jupiter wins this race. I lost. Fuck, man. All right, GG's. That's 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Getting distracted by the Medusi again. Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, yeah, we just got to go back the old-fashioned way, or I find a library card. I shouldn't fight them. There's no reason. We know where the final Vlad relic's going to be. There is a small chance that it's, well, actually, the correct play would have been to warp back and check. Check Silver Ring. Silver Ring is either the final Vlad relic or it's a ring, like a gold or silver ring, and then we just have to find the random ring, which could be literally anywhere. But like that information in a race setting would be huge. Majesty.com should redirect to Dragonblitz. Yeah, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Can somebody check the price of the Majesty.com? What? How much does that URL cost? I'm not saying I would, but it would be kind of funny. It would be kind of funny if I linked to Medusi.com instead of my Twitch page. You can follow me at Medusi.com. That's kind of funny. $12 a year? Fellas. That's like 1.5 Twitch subs. Next sub goal. Yeah, turn Medusi.com into a link tree, basically, yeah. That's not bad. A whole year of Medusi.com? Now, the issue is I do have to decide whether or not I want to do that before this gets uploaded to Dragon Blitz Daily. Because if I don't do it, someone on Dragon Blitz Daily is going to just buy it up, you know? They're going to be like, haha. It's mine now, streamer. And I'll sell it for $1 bajillion. The apes are all mine. I own the Medusi. It is mine. No, the Medusi must be free for all. And there's the final relic, yeah? Yeah. All right, well, yeah, GG's. I definitely lost this if it was a race because of forgetting the warp. But other than that, this was actually a really chill seed. It was basically guaranteed to be a 50-50 between the ring and the final Vlad. So that just means that Echo was at Holy Glasses then, and both rings were either just random or, well, actually, no, one of the rings just had to be in the second castle, the other one maybe random. Or maybe one of the rings was at Soul of Bat or something. Either way, GG's. Yeah, the only thing that would have made this a little bit easier is if I had a library card or if I just didn't forget the the Castle Keep warp in second castle, but that's fine. In a tournament scenario, I'm not forgetting that, right? Because I'm not chatting with you guys. It's our fault. Yeah, that's a good seed name. See, I'm going to make that the seed name, and then it's going to, like, destroy the randomizer. It's going to produce a seed that is all Medusas somehow. Oh, man, oh, man. The Medusi got me acting unwise. A mod that puts Medusa heads in every room. That kind of was a thing with Chaos, kind of, that one time. Ooh. SotN no hit, but there's Medusa heads in every room? Hold on. Write that down. Dude, turn, so infinite, bat, right? You can't untransform from bat, and then it's just Medusa heads everywhere. And then, like, I don't know, you can turn that into, like, a shoot 'em up. You could probably turn SotN into a shoot 'em up if that was, like, your life goal, right? If your dream was, I want to modify SotN and turn it into a shoot 'em up, you probably could. Masochistic? Have you seen shoot 'em ups? That's what they're all about, baby. That sounds cute, yeah. Oh, and when you get upgrades, it adds little bats following you around and you're shooting fireballs. Oh, that'd be so cool. Gotta go, see you later, Flaker. No, the final boss is just Joel spinning around and shooting like 1,000,000 projectiles. The bat is probably the familiar I remember the most fondly from my childhood. I remember having the bat familiar the most. Yeah, this would have been like a 41, 42-minute seed. Can you die? I didn't one cycle because I got hit. Wow. Never mind. I really thought I would have one cycled a lot sooner with Girthang. Was I not even close? Maybe a little. I don't know. I don't think that could have been a one cycle.
Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
Either way, sub 45, like, it was fine. I could have done better, but whatever. It's fine. I'll take that for basically as a final practice seed. I think I learned a lot. I just learned to not mess up. YouTube, please subscribe and go to Medusi.com for more content. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube.